bang. It should be gone and done. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jo and I'm on my postpartum to 5k fitness challenge. If you've been joining me on my journey, let me know in the comments how your week's been. My one has started off with a complete bang. After all my fitness last week, your girl has had to pause and slow down my complete training program. So at 7 weeks postpartum, I was super excited to go on my postpartum to 5k challenge, and then something unexpected happened. I started bleeding post my 6 weeks, and at the end of the 6 weeks it should be gone and done by then, but mine restarted. So once I had spoken to my GP, I quickly realised that bleeding post exercise, I was just pushing my body far too quickly, far too soon. So my body was still recovering after giving birth. If you're a new mum trying to balance the recovery of giving birth and starting your fitness journey, this is a must watch, isn't it? Yes! Your pelvic floor hasn't fully recovered yet. Your uterus healing is still ongoing. Hormonal changes can make your body more sensitive to stress. Whichever it is, always consult your doctor if you notice unusual bleeding. It's better to pause than to risk further injury. Adjusting my training goals. So instead of going for super long, hour-long, 2-hour-long walks, I have adjusted my goals to fit my recovery. For example, instead of doing those, I would switch to walking shorter intervals and every other day. It's about progress and not perfection, and I'm in for the long haul, so yeah, park walks it is. I incorporated daily pelvic floor exercises. If you haven't heard of the Squeezy app and you are in the UK, download it now. Even if you had kids a few years back, if you are experiencing a weak or a weakened pelvic floor, I recommend you downloading the app and doing the daily exercises. I do both the quick and the slow exercises both 3 times a day. Strengthening this foundation will help make future runs safer and hopefully easier for me without needing a pee. I'm beginning to listen to my body more, so I started to track how I feel before, during and after any movement. If something feels off, I rest. Recovery is not a race, it's a journey. So I found going to the spa and having a complete relaxation time really helped. Listen, if you're about to go in a sauna or a steam room, it's all about making sure that you can multitask. And your girl put in a lovely deep conditioning hair mask and wore it, and my hair was so soft coming out after, but it was really nice to get some time to relax in the gym's spa. As I'm slowing down my routine and using less energy to let my body recover, I'll be focusing on cutting out foods that spike my blood sugar levels. By reducing these, I'm aiming to keep my energy steady, support my recovery, and help my body perform better during workouts. Here's a rough idea of what I'll be eating in a day. I love a piece of sourdough. The fermented bread is so easy on my gut and helps me bloat less, and I feel fantastic after. I try and order this when I go out to eat as well, and I usually pair this with some scrambled eggs, as you can see here. My body has been quite sensitive to caffeine recently, so I've been opting for decaf coffees at home as well as decaf coffees when I head out. think, and our gut tells you. Hey guys, I kind of wanted to wrap up how this week of rest went, and it went really well. I think it was needed. Definitely listening to your body is key. We had the builders in this week and it was so nice to chill with them there, if that makes sense. I think it would have been too much to do some building work and my postpartum to 5k, so it was a blessing in disguise to have. So I think for me, what probably caused my bleeding was the reformers Pilates class. I think the walking was fine, I think, because that's been fine. I think the walking was fine. I think that's okay for me to continue to do. I just think the reformer Pilates class was a bit intense for my body at this point in time, which is okay. So next week I think I'm gonna switch things up and challenge myself a little bit more, so stay tuned for that. But one thing that I think is super important to note is that taking a rest and pacing yourself and listening to your body doesn't mean that you're failing, doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you're, looking after your body, and that you're recovering as best as you can after what you've been through. So just anyone who is on this challenge too and who is going through something similar, you've got this. Drop down in the comments, let me know how you're getting on and if something similar happened to you too. We're setting ourselves up for long-term success, and that is key. Don't forget to like, comment or subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well if you don't want to miss out every Wednesday. So yeah, see you next week. Bye.